Hello guys and welcome to the European Junior Disc Golf Championship 2025 presented by Lattitude 64. I'm here with Mats Tveitereid.
Yes, I am here with Tobias.
Nice to meet you. So take us through the leaderboard.
Yeah, we have Eetu Tuominen on -10, Oiva Päivänsalo -6, Miko Hämäläinen -4, and Arvid Håkansson -1. That's the lead card.
Yeah, so no big movements yet, but as we can see, Eetu has played a good front nine at -3 and distanced himself a little bit from the card.
Yeah, he is.
So, hole 10 is our first hole. It's a 98-meter par 3. So not the farthest, but as you can see, we're moving down a tunnel in the woods. It's not this basket. This is the FPO basket, and the M18 or MPO as we're playing basket is there. So,
yes.
What's your go-to play here, Mats?
My go-to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably throw a fairway shot or something.
What do you think, these guys?
I think they're throwing a fairway driver or a mid.
Yeah.
Maybe turning a little bit too much over there for Mio. I think it was Mio.
That was Mio. Eetu, our leader. This is a T-Bird, I think, sponsored by Innova.
Oh,
and
that was hot.
Yeah, and I can tell you, it looked good, but it ended up horribly.
Okay.
It might have been an ace run, but that doesn't help him much.
Yeah. Next up is Arvid. It's look like he's throwing a mid-range. It's a bit left, but not very bad there.
No, and kind of just this hole kind of tricks you into throwing with more turn than you actually need. As you can see, it's easy to trickle down, especially with the slope.
Yeah. It's pretty much dead straight.
Yeah, and then like 5 meters to the right.
Yeah. That's a good upshot from Arvid. Tap in par. And Mio here. It's a bit tricky stance, but I think he has a line with the forehand. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, and that caddy right behind him with the umbrella while the sun is shining. Pretty good symbol for the round as a whole.
Yeah, the rain can come very fast.
Yeah. Good by Eetu. It didn't really have much. Just pitching up. And this is looking like a par frame.
Yeah, it's a par frame.
How boring.
Yeah, boring par frame. Coming right at us.
Yeah. And hole 10 was actually the second easiest hole after hole 2.
Yeah.
In this round. So kind of bad performance by the lead card. We did see 18% birdies, but none here.
Yeah, we may see some birdies on the next hole. That's a difficult one.
This is the most difficult hole on the course.
Yes, hole 11, par 5, 303 meters. You're getting over the water here and the trees, and it's OB on the left and OB on the right side. The drone is flying very high over the trees here, but you're going in the gap there on the left side, and then the basket is standing on a bit of a bump. What do you say?
And it's a really cool hole. All of the 3 shots are very different. Here just kind of bombing a distance driver, flat to hyzer, trying to get over that hill and have a look for the second shot.
Yeah. But you need to mind the OBs on both the left and the right side.
Yeah, and
Eetu is
getting actually hitting the trees.
Yeah. It's a bit short there. And Arvid, I think he also is a bit low and he's turning a bit.
And right behind that bush,
that's not the ideal landing zone.
Like Kate Bush, he's going to be running up that hill and will have no luck.
Oiva, that's looking like a very good shot. He's getting the skip also, and that's pretty much what you want there.
Perfect. You can try to push more distance. I mean, these guys probably could if they wanted to, but that's going to bring the OB into play. So
yeah,
I think that's just absolutely what he's trying to do.
And Eetu is maybe just trying to get to the uphill there.
Yeah,
slope.
But it's difficult if you throw it too far, because then that run up is going to be so steep.
Yeah, absolutely. And Arvid, I think he's OB. I didn't see what happened there, but he maybe rolled out. Mio is going for the gap here, and I think he's managed very good.
Yeah, just landing up on that plateau, but it's gonna be a blind shot into the hole.
Yeah, the basket is standing a bit lower than or behind like a
bump.
A bump? Yeah, a bump.
Yeah.
Arvid, that's his fourth throw, and he's getting up the hill there, and I might think you see the basket there.
Yeah, I don't know if he tried to go that far uphill, but he's on the second plateau, and that's a lot better angle.
Oh, that was
gap.
Very cheeky and not very high, but it was high enough. Mio maybe turned a little bit too much over.
Yeah, you can see those bushes on the right side there is what you're aiming for. So no OB over there, I think, so that's safe and all well, but it's gonna be a pitch up.
Yeah,
that's looking better.
It's looking better, and yeah, it's a long putt. Might not go for it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, another hole with a quite treacherous green. This is one of the easier ones, but I mean, if you're...
It's wide open and slopes on almost every side, so you need to be you need to have a good upshot there.
Yeah, make the work easy. Good upshots by Arvid and also by Eetu.
Yeah, he lives with a short putt.
A bit tentative.
Arvid, that's a good putt. He's getting the bogey with the OB stroke. That's a good result. Oiva, also with a good putt.
Good cleanup. So, all in all, for the most difficult hole on the course, the group did just fine. 3 pars and a bogey.
That's pretty okay.
Yeah. And then we have another quite tricky hole, all the way over the water, 124 meters. That's to the basket. But I think they're mostly thinking about clearing this water and make sure you don't have to go to the drop zone. So we're going to be seeing big heisters and just trying to push long. There's quite a bit room actually long on the basket. Just making sure you stay safe and then take a putt or maybe a pitch up.
Yeah, that's a safe shot from Mio there on the signature hole on Vasset Disc Golf Park.
Yeah, and you know the views are amazing.
Yeah, could have been a bit better weather, but we'll take what we got.
If you come to the western Norway, that's what you get.
Yeah, of course.
Including the wind. So that's going to be a decision for Eetu. He does have a straight headwind, I think.
Yeah, and 4-stroke lead, so I think we may get a layup there. A layup. Oiva. That's looking good. If it's clear the trees there. Oh, it's don't.
Yeah, those trees catch so many discs. You have to go over or wide of them,
Or
maybe
right
just
before.
through them.
Yeah. That's an OB for Oiva. Arvid is going wide and pretty safe around the bush there. Yeah. That's a good shot.
But they're still left with tricky upshots.
Yeah, he has a pretty long upshot there.
Look like a tactic.
Yeah, maybe a tactic or something. And he hits the 1-3 to miss. And he's left with a long putt for par or bogey. So sorry.
I think he'll have to lay that up.
And that upshot from Arvid is a bit long.
Yeah, but good miss. He's gonna have the tailwind coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, Oiva just lays that up. The same with Eetu. And the respect for the green here is showable.
Yeah. I mean, might be... Oh, that's a good putt by Arvid.
Very good par save.
Hole 12 is one of the more difficult holes on the course, but due to the conditions, people were playing smart and laying up, and 70% actually parred this hole.
Oh, that's a pretty good number.
Yeah, so
70%, okay.
yeah, impressive. But Oiva is going to lose shots on most of these guys.
Yeah, he's doing that. We're going to the hole 13, par 4, 220 meters. We have OB on the right and OB on the left, and a triple Mando here. We're going through this, and we have a downhill upshot from the Mando, and the green is surrounded by OB all around. So on the drive here is just going as far as you can, but maybe you want to go to the right instead of the left to get the angle better.
Yeah, and if you go far enough, you might have a look at the basket, as we can see from the catch cam angle here.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, but he's gonna be blind, and he'll have a bit of an angle. Maybe a forehand flex coming in.
Maybe a bit short, yeah. Eetu is also a bit short. I think he's just going to get over the hill there.
Yeah, the most difficult part of this hole is definitely the upshot. Blind coming down the hill, and with OB, I think 5 meters long only.
Oh, that's looking very good if it's long enough.
Wow.
Oh, yes, it is.
I think he might have confused this hole with a distance contest, but that's going to be a really good life for his second shot.
Yeah, absolutely. He's on the perfect spot there.
Oh, that's overturned.
That's overturned. I think it's not coming back. No, it's OB.
Far too, but that doesn't help him much.
No, it's OB pretty early there, and he'll have a very, very difficult third shot there. That's also a bit short, but I think he'll manage to get over the hill there. Eetu. Yeah, he's going with that slow speed approach disc and just getting over the hill.
Yeah, I think he's in the middle of the fairway, just a little short.
Yeah. And Mio. Oh, that's a pretty good shot, actually.
Yeah.
It's a bit short, but he'll have a putt if you want.
Yeah, here we can see, I mean, distance control is so difficult coming into this green.
Yeah, it is. And with the wind maybe picking up against here.
Yeah, headwind.
It's going to be difficult for these players. We saw Arvid getting a bit short after that very good drive. And Oiva is...
Got pushed down, I think.
Yeah, I think
Landed
it's
short.
It's landed a bit short there. But Eetu is just putting the disc right under the basket.
Yeah, well, we didn't see it here, but one play that some players simply did was blasting it long, and then you have a 5 meter putt from the OB, but you'll take a par or maybe a bogey.
Yeah.
And tailwind as well.
The bird putt from Mio. That's a good putt, but it's a bit high. Arvid is getting a par. Oiva is actually getting a new double bogey.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the Mio is now in second place, and Eetu has even a bigger lead.
The discovery of electricity, the first flight, democracy, splitting the atom, computers, modern medicine, space travel, and of course, the royal line from Latitude 64.
So hole 14, this is a short one, but as you can see, we have even more water, and we have OB, and we have a cliff, and we have a death putt once again.
And we have a drop zone with the death putt, so yeah, this is a tricky one.
Yeah, with this wind, I think they're just going to go forehand or maybe backhand, just try to get long and safe, and then lay it up for par.
Yeah. Pretty boring, but that's how it is. I think that was OB from Mio.
Yeah, hit the tree. That's going to be a 12 meter putt from the drop zone, and absolutely no way he goes for that.
Eetu is just, he did what you said, just going long for the basket, and he may be laying that one up.
Yeah, but he might have actually thrown it too good, and now it can be tempting to go for those.
He may have a dilemma there. Oh, that was hot.
That's far enough. That's for sure a layup.
Yeah, I think he's not thinking about that. He just
that's low.
Oh, that's very low.
Good lift.
Oh, that's a good lift. Almost getting in the basket there. That would be fun if we got an ace on this coverage.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, we're just gonna see a couple of layups. So we did see an ace in MPO.
Okay.
Wait, you can talk. Give me 1 second. I'll find out.
Okay.
Who it was.
Find the name. We have Mio putted from the drop zone, and Eetu is also laying that one up. Par from Arvid.
All right, so Oskar Zuklinski
from
I would guess Czechia, but I don't have it right here. But anyways, congratulations with the ace, and also congrats to Henrik Haaland, who chained out the shot right before him.
Yeah. Hole 15, par 4, 212 meters long. You had the over the water from the dry there, and OB on the right side, and in the water on the left side. The basket is standing there for the MPO and the MJ18 division. So the players here can either go up in the air on the right side with a hyzer, or as we see, Eetu is going for the straight shot with the the fairway driver or something.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more distance, and the gap is quite big, so you should hit it. But as you can see, the trees are right on the edge of the OB, so if you hit them, you'll be OB and throwing from the drop zone.
Oh,
and
Arvid is getting through, but he's getting a very good break there.
Sneaked right through the tree and kicked off the spectator fencing.
Yeah, that's a good break from Arvid. think he may have thought that was OB. And Oiva is getting high up in the air here now. And that is safe. Good shot. But he may have a tricky angle there to the basket. You want to get to the right side here of the fairway, but not too much. Then your OB.
It's a bit overturned, but landed safe.
Yeah.
But that is far,
Far
left.
Far in.
Far in, yeah. Yeah,
That's a
good shot.
Yeah.
I think he's not going for the green. With 212 meters, he has over 100 meters, and it's blind with the wind.
And kind of low ceiling also.
Yeah.
That's a good shot from Oiva. A bit short that one also. Arvid. Second shot here. After the lucky break on the drive. Is hitting a tree and maybe getting the bad luck back.
Yeah.
Eetu. With 5 pars on the back 9. That's a bit right, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And in the middle of the fairway and another boring layup.
Yeah, we might have that. That's a good shot from Arvid. And we might have 4 pars now. If Eetu doesn't make that one, no, he lays it up. Yeah. As you said, if Arvid makes that one, we're getting 4 pars.
Yeah, and you might think that these players should start chasing after Eetu a little bit more, but
they're actually playing pretty good.
yeah,
in
they're
this
playing
win.
good, and also the weather for tomorrow is very, very
Bad.
extreme.
Yeah.
and
It's
I'm
even
sure.
worse than today,
So anything can happen.
yeah, absolutely.
Hole 16, this is also a hole where anything can happen. It's one of those holes, it's 76 meters par 3. You think it should be easy, but we do have hazard short of that road. And it's downhill, there's a lot of trees, and it's OB long in the water. So it's a shorty, but it's a tricky one.
Eetu with the backhand. That's looking a bit long, but it's hit the tree there.
Yeah, but
And
across the hazard, and
Yeah.
that's good.
Arvid.
See the wind, it's picked up a bit.
He also go for the backhand shot here. That also must hit
Hit a
something.
house,
Please.
or
Yeah,
a
he
tree.
hit the tree there, and he has a maybe a circle's edge putt for birdie. And I think these boys now will try to get the birdie now. Only 1 birdie on the back 9 on the whole card. That's from Oiva. Ooh, almost an ace there. He hits the branches and he's parked for birdie. That one from Mio. Oh, yeah,
Right,
very
another
good shot.
park job, and he's lucky the guys aren't running around giving out parking tickets.
Yeah, that's true. And we'll not get a DGPUTT replay from Mio and Oiva. But maybe from Arvid? Hmm?
No DGPUTT replay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
harsh.
man.
Okay. Mm.
Anyways, great putt.
And download the DGPUTT app.
Tap
Eetu.
in, and that's another par for Eetu. He's
7 in a row there.
yeah, that's
Mm.
another level of playing steady golf.
Yeah, that's very good. And
That's birdies for Oiva and Mio, and Arvid.
congrats. we move into hole 17, par 3, 86 meters. Yeah, a new signature hole. You're getting over this water beach like area, and you have the basket standing on this very treacherous area.
Yeah, I think the only thing holding this hole together and making sure you don't, go insane is the good views. It's so scary. It's wind, there's rain, and the green. I mean, I can't imagine a worse green.
And if you're going OB here, you're going to a drop zone on the tree on the right side there from the screen.
Yeah, and the drop zone is almost as difficult as the tee shot.
Maybe even more difficult. But you actually have an hazard area straight from the tee pad also. So you can actually lay there and throw it from there.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You're getting a yellow flag there for Mio. Or from Oiva. Sorry. Mio here. Oh, that's a good shot.
Safe. Safe is
good.
More than good enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Eetu, can he make the 8th par in a row, or is it even more if he had a par on the front 9?
With the hazard, it looks like he's going to spice things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe getting some color, some red.
Maybe.
Because that is for sure a layup, and hopefully he's gonna make that putt.
Yeah, we hope so. And then we have Oiva from the hazard. Oh, that's... Oh, no. That's rolling into the OB, and he's getting a new OB stroke there.
But to be frank, that's just not good enough. You need to be so precise on these upshots.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't give the disc any chance of rolling, because then the wind is just gonna give it all the help it can. So these are good layups.
Very good layup from Mio. You want to be right next to the basket here. You don't want to need to putt on a new putt here.
But great save.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, another double for on the back 9 for Oiva. But still, I mean, Eetu is really distancing himself.
Yeah,
but
he
he's
is.
still playing for placements, and Oiva is hanging in there.
6 strokes in front of Mio, and Mio is getting a par now.
Good putt. These are so much more scary than they look.
Yeah.
Maybe they look scary, but yeah.
It is scary.
It is. And it's straight headwind, if you couldn't tell, so any nose up, the disc is gonna lift and hyzer and roll and jump and fly and swim and everything all at once.
Especially the last one there, swimming part.
And with that par, I can tell you that hole 17 was the only hole on the course with not a single birdie for our junior group. And then hole 18, this is 135 meter par 3, so we're not throwing from where the drone started. Because of the big winds, the structure wasn't safe to play from.
No, so you're playing from the drop zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you can see, a lot of OB all around. So these guys are just gonna try and throw far and get safe around the basket area.
This is normally a par 4 with the... You see the much OB on the grass there. But, Arvid is getting a little bit hot there.
Show off.
But he'll have a par look there from there. Mio. That's a bit right. Cameraman, are you with that one? Yeah. That's safe.
Can you finish at the back 9 on all par?
No.
The birdie here.
Oh, that's long enough. And here he's set up for a power look, or even a birdie look if he wants. Oiva. That is a good shot.
Oof.
A bit short, but he'll have a birdie look from there.
Yeah, with tailwind as well.
Yeah, I think so. Mio is just putting it inside the circle one there. And Arvid from, yeah, maybe 11 meters. And that's a bit low.
And there is some talks about tomorrow's round maybe not going as planned due to
The
heavy
weather.
storms. And oh no, that's a terrible result.
I think he may have had a headwind there.
Yes,
So
looked like some headwind.
It looked like he lifted the putter up and yeah,
Difficult comebacker.
it's getting a lot of strokes now for Oiva.
Yeah, and these strokes are extremely important. We know there's going to be a round tomorrow, but we don't know when, and we don't know if it's going to be shotgun. What's going to happen? So positioning yourself as good as possible, and then doing what you can tomorrow.
Yeah, and Arvid here is actually taking Oiva. He's passing Oiva.
Yes.
So with Oiva taking a new double bogey there.
That's a rough back nine for Oiva. Hopefully he can shake that off for tomorrow.
And Eetu is taking the par, so a good and steady round from Eetu. And that was the round 3 from European Junior Disc Golf
Yeah.
What do you say?
Something like that.
Competition?
So
Championship?
as we can see, our lead card had some troubles, but the conditions today were difficult and people were shooting high numbers, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So,
we see the high numbers down the result.
Same lead card, and there's actually quite some separation.
Yeah, you just need to come back for the round 4, the final round of the coverage. As you said, the same lead card, and come back from the front line.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Eetu has a bit of a lead, but it's gonna be exciting to see if any of these other guys can chase him. So
that's gonna be very fun.
yeah,
Very.
That's all from us. You might like the video, hit that like button, but only if you like it.
Yeah,
and
of course.
You can subscribe, but only if you actually want to.
Share the
get our
video
videos.
to all your friends. That's the most.
if you want to.
If you want to, okay.
If you have friends.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
back
bye.
for round 4.